The outside looking in, the area that has looks like it's taking the biggest hit so far with the new administration is Medicaid and Medicaid cuts. What do these mean, and how may that impact some of those that are in our audience out there? We have a lot of dual eligible folks.
Right. Well, the House passed a budget bill yesterday, and although it didn't say it, it means it's going to be about a $750 million a year cut to Medicaid. That's going to affect a lot of people trying to get disability. And if they can't get medical care, they're not going to be able to prove they're disabled.
Yeah.
So it's going to have a big hit in several ways. Now, it's known that there's a lot of fraud in Medicaid, but not by the individuals receiving it. The fraud in Medicaid is by some of the mega providers, and most of them are legitimate. So I'm not painting a big brush, but when they actually investigate Medicaid, they find that there are some providers who are doing a lot of things that aren't legal. They're billing for tests they don't give. They're billing for patients who miss appointments, which is illegal. If you come in with a sore wrist, they're saying you have carpal tunnel so that they can charge more for the diagnoses. And there are a lot of things that are going on. They're charging for an injection that they're giving you a generic, but charging for the name brand. So they charge more, and they get the cost of the medicine plus a percentage above it. So there are fraudulent things going on in Medicaid that should be shut down. But just a sweeping taking $750 million out of it is going to affect the people who need the health care. It's not going after the fraudulent providers.
Yeah, and this is a done deal because it passed, right?
No, it's a done deal, but they haven't decided how they're going to do it yet. Okay. In some states, they're saying you have to work to get Medicaid. In other states, they're restricting it only to people over age 55. So they're going to let the states set some of the standards. They haven't said they're doing it to Medicaid yet. But if you read between the lines of this budget bill, Medicaid's taking the biggest hit.
So let me see if I can break this down to like the ground level for like a disability applicant. Somebody is out there and is not able to work. They likely don't have short-term, long-term disability benefit insurance, so they don't have any resources, and very limited, if any, other financial resources. So then to prove that they qualify for their, let's say, $1,500 disability check, Social Security disability check, they need to prove that they're going to the doctor, conditions are diagnosed and being treated. It's that piece right there because they can't afford to go, the co-pays, the specialists, the pain management, right? That's where the problem lies.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So the workaround out there is get short-term, long-term disability if you're still working. That's the best thing I could think of. Get approved before all this goes in. That's the second best thing, right?